In this video, you'll learn the 8 steps to attract the ideal candidate for your next job opening. So step number 1 is to market your open position. And the key here is that the best time to market a position is before you even have one. Part of that is really creating a culture and shareable moments that your employees are already sharing online and sharing with their networks. No one wants a boring job at the end of the day, and too often if you were to read job ads that you see out there, they're not very interesting. So make sure that your job description really describes what the position offers and how it will be exciting for your candidates to apply for. Additionally, you want to also place your job ad in all of the standard platforms like Monster and LinkedIn and Indeed. But you're only going to get candidates who are already looking for positions there. So create a landing page that really sells the company, offers a video that shows what type of culture you're offering, and really sells the position. And obviously share it generously on social media. Step 2 is screening your applicants. The goal of this particular step is to really go through a deselection process. One way is in more of a technical role. You request your applicant to submit a portfolio. At Deliberate Directions, we use a platform called HiringSteps.com, and when you have a ton of applications, the system auto-calls them and asks them several open-ended questions, and this is really great for several reasons. One is, does the applicant even complete the voice recording? If not, they get deselected. Secondly is the recording really gives you a fantastic chance to listen to how it is that they communicate. Can they think on their feet? Can they follow the directions? And really elevates a candidate into the selection process if they're able to communicate effectively. So after you've completed your deselection process, you're ideally looking for as many as 6 to 8 candidates to bring to the first interview, which is step number 3, conducting your first interview. The goal of this particular step is to really evaluate the growth mindset of your candidates, to see their communication style, and to ask open-ended questions that really have you understand how they communicate about working as a team player. One of our tips for the first interview process is to develop a criteria sheet that you are going to evaluate characteristics and values of each candidate. Then develop a specific list of questions that you're going to ask every single candidate. This ensures that you have a level playing field for all of your candidates. Step number 4 is test driving your candidates. This gives you an opportunity to bring your candidates that you are shortlisting into your office to work in your office environment, to give them tasks that demonstrate their particular areas of skills and expertise. There's several ways to accomplish this. One is you can bring the candidate into the office more as a consultant role and give them like a 30-day trial. Another way would be to create a half-day or multi-day in-office exercise where the candidate is coming in, working within your office environment, and you have the opportunity to see how they cohesively work with other coworkers in a team setting. Step number 5 is conduct a second interview, and this becomes very important when you have a candidate who is joining a wider team that works with multiple divisions inside of a company. So the second interview really is an opportunity to bring those key players together to speak with the candidate, asking them open-ended questions and getting a sense of whether it would be a good skill as well as personality fit amongst the team. Step number 6 is check references. This is a very important step and an opportunity for you to call past employers of your candidates. A couple of key things that you want to gather from this step is to confirm dates of employment, maybe even pay scales. There's 2 specific questions that I like once I have a reference on the line. 1, what skills would you suggest this candidate improve in the future? And 2, and very telling, would they hire the candidate back if they had an open position? That will tell you everything you need to know. Step number 7 is making the hire. This is when you officially document in a letter form the offer to the candidate. The key thing that I think most businesses miss is to really highlight all of the benefits that their organization offers, from sick time and vacation pay and any insurance benefits that you offer, in addition to a competitive wage. It's important that you also know what your local wage and region offers for that particular position so that you're making a competitive offer the first time. It makes your offer more holistic. It also reduces the level of negotiation that goes back and forth. Step number 8 is inducting your new employee. I look at it as a two-step process. There's a formal and an informal process. The formal process would be to allow a 90-day period of time where you're really working with your new employee to acclimate to the team, understand their job roles and responsibilities, training them on the systems and your company's structure. Beyond that, there's an ongoing informal induction process where you're possibly assigning a mentor within the organization who's a more seasoned or senior member to show them the ropes, help them build the relationships with the other team members, and gets them on board much more quickly than without it. In conclusion, growing your company with the best candidates starts with a great hiring process. In looking at the 8-step process, I would compare that to the process you're currently using in your organization and look for a few areas that you can improve so that you get the very best candidate today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.